What is going on, guys? We are back with some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle videos, and the brand new transforming, base form Namek Goku that transforms into a Super Saiyan Goku is now live, and I want to go ahead and take a look at the banner. Now, obviously I can see the cards that are featured on the image right here, but is this everyone? I don't think there's everyone. So we're going to take a look, and we're going to see if the banner is even worth summoning for. So right off the bat, I see there's the AGL Super Saiyan Goku. I see there's the Tech Final Form Frieza, or Golden Frieza, First Form Frieza, whatever you want to call him. So those two characters alone make the banner worth it because they are pretty good characters. I only have one copy of that transforming Goku, and my Frieza is Rainbow. So if I pull in dupes of him, that's a freaking yikes. But right off the bat, this guy here is actually really freaking good. I really want to pull him. We're going to go for him, not in this video, in another video. This video is, should you summon? Should you summon? Should you invest your stones? Is it worth it? What is the value of this banner right now? So we're going to take a look at it real quick. So right off the bat, yes, this guy's really good. I would say he's worth it. Maybe a stone cap going for him specifically. If, let's say if you have the other units, Rainbow, you just want him. I think he's a 500 stone worthy unit. You know, getting a copy or a couple dupes of him as well will be really good. His medium chance to guard is only 30%, but once he guards, he has a guard for 3 turns, and he has a 50% chance to crit, which is really freaking good. So, you know, it's a medium chance, but the guard does last a little bit, which is awesome. So he's a great card, definitely worth it. This Frieza now, I feel like this Frieza, outside of like LRs, is probably the second, probably be the second best World Tournament option. The first obviously would be TUR, Super Saiyan, the Broly movie character. Broly, great AoE, freaking phenomenal. He probably is the best AoE card for the World Tournament outside of LRs. He might even be the best inside LRs as well. He's great. So, you know, if you don't have the Broly, like me, I have the Broly, but I don't have any dupes, obviously. I just couldn't pull in dupes of him or Gogeta. This guy will be a really good option for me. If I can pull a couple dupes of him at Rainbows and, you know, Rainbow him, or if I can even get him like level 15 critical, that would be freaking phenomenal. So he is a really good Frieza. And although he is a mass AoE unit, he does still have supreme damage. So he has a really good 12 key modifier, really good. He gets the bare minimum, I believe, is 130% attack up. And when facing 2 or more enemies, aka World Tournament, I believe he gets 150% up. So either way, he's going to have, you know, quite a bit of attack all the time. So and he's very self-sufficient with ki when there's 2 or more enemies. So that's really helpful as well. So I'll say he's definitely worth it if you're going in the banner because you obviously don't have him. He's a new unit. So yeah, this guy is amazing. He is worth it. One of the best, like, just tanks in the game because he just gets flat out damage reduction. One of the best, you know, we have units out there that have way better damage reduction, such as Super 17. He has 40%. The Intelligence Zamasu, the STR, Super Saiyan Raid Trunks, they have 40%. This guy, upon going Super Saiyan Blue, only has 25%. But that is still pretty good because he also mitigates damage from super attacks. Really, really freaking good. And obviously, once he transforms to blue, he has like I think it's a high chance of stun. Now, not all bosses can be stunned. It's a little thing, Bandai. But beyond that, still a really good card. He is the best super character leader in the game because unlike Blue Vegito, he doesn't require you to have every single unit of a specific type in the team. You can run like you can literally run a full AGL super team. So that's an option. Like you have more options with this guy versus the Tech Blue Vegito. Pretty much the same thing I said about Goku pretty much applies to this Frieza, but instead of tanking, this guy heals. Now, healing and mitigating damage pretty much is the same thing because you don't lose any more health either way. Let's say if you're reducing damage by 25%, if you were to heal that 25%, versus, mitigating damage, it's pretty much the same amount of HP loss all the time. Like, so it's pretty much the same mechanic in a sense, but I find this to be more valuable because a lot of units can tank. A lot of units have really high defense. A lot of units just have really good damage reduction these days. And lead abilities are insane. We have lead abilities with like upwards of 170% defense. So this, I think, is a bit more clutch and probably a bit more helpful to you because you're probably not taking much damage at all anyway. So if you were to heal, then awesome, freaking amazing. So I do value this unit a bit more than a Goku because the healing is just a bit more clutch in my opinion. So worth it 100%. For me, he's Rainbow. So if I pull dupes of him, freaking yikes. But I'm still going to hop in because as of right now, he's the only card I have that's Rainbow. I don't have this card Rainbow either. This card, quite an old unit, but still very relevant. This guy is the Resurrected Warrior category leader. And so far, I believe he is still the best Resurrected Warrior category leader we have in the game. So there's other sub-leaders, but I think he's still the best. Still a very, very good card. Upon fully Dokkan Awakening, we can actually just do this, man. Like, he reduces super allies attack by 15%, gets a 150% attack up, as well as 50% defense. So, he can hit hard on his own team paired with himself. And upon, fully rainbowing, even if you don't fully rainbow him, he'll still hit relatively hard. And if you have the Super Saiyan 3 HL Goku and you haven't beaten that EZA, this man is the leader for the team. So you probably don't need him, but he makes the event so easy. And that is still one of the hardest EZAs in the game, although it was the very first one to release. So he's still really, really good. And, I don't even know if I have a dupe. I really don't know if I have, I have way better luck on LR banners than I do on these freaking Dokkan Festival banners. I really do. Like, I'll pull these cards if they're in LR all day. But when it comes to these banners, nope. This guy's Rainbow actually, he's not Rainbow. He's Rainbow on my global account. So I think I need 2 dupes, yeah. This guy's great. You probably already have him Rainbow at this point if you've been playing for a little bit. Like 2 years plus, probably do have a Rainbow. I've been playing for down there 3 years and I don't have this man Rainbow. Like, I have a hard time pulling Dokkan Festival dupes. I really do. Like, it's just a thing. So whatever. But still very good. He has the EZA. Does pretty good damage, but his whole gimmick is a tank, and he does that very well now. So, really good card to go for. This guy, do I have a Rainbow? I don't think I have a Rainbow either. There's a lot of old cards I don't have Rainbow. Like, I'm just not lucky. But for me, this so far is a really good banner because the majority of cards I don't have at Rainbow Star. So that's going to be really helpful for me. A lot of you might have him. If not, the majority of you have him Rainbow. So for you, it's probably a yikes. But for me, it is something I can definitely utilize, and I'm going to go for it. He right now is still a very good card. 120% in passive, gets 20% per rainbow orb, yeah. And once we have all the 70% leaders, the 100% stat leaders, and eventually Blue Vegito, Rose, the Tech Zama, so like once all those characters out of the way, these guys are next in line to EZA, which is probably going to begin, I want to say, probably maybe early next year to mid next year, which is still it's a year away from his EZA, but it's coming. That's the thing. So needs to be considered. And then, we just get into the SR. So this guy, feed him in for super attack of the brand new transforming Namek Goku. Same thing for this guy. Same thing for this guy. So, and this guy also, actually, I don't know if you can feed these guys are first form Frieza, so I don't think you can feed them into the current Tech Frieza. Tech Frieza, the brand new AGL Frieza, the AoE. So that's the thing about that. But overall, I think the banner is really freaking good. Now with this comes a Super Saiyan category banner, which is right here. This banner seems to be okay. I don't like this Intelligence Goku. He needs to EZA. He's just not that great. He really isn't. He changed the orbs, which is pretty cool. But that's kind of all he does, to be honest, which is, whatever. So he's okay. This guy is pretty good, for what he is. On JP is way better than Global. Very self-sufficient, 120% in passive. Like, that's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. So yeah, I would run him on a. You can run him on a Super Saiyan team. He does fit on the category because he is still only just Super Saiyan 1, although he's in his Kaioken form. He is still Super Saiyan 1. So you can run him on the team. Obviously, he's on the banner, so definitely means you can run him because this is a Super Saiyan category banner. This Vegeta here is also a really good option. What is that secondary passive? Actually, is that what I think it is? So, if I read this correctly, he gets 80%, 100% attacking defense. When HP is 80% or below, he picks up 2 key and 20% attack. When HP is 50% or below, he picks up additional 2 key and another 50%. Ooh. Is that what's going on? I'm just thinking about that. I don't know this guy off the top of my head. So I believe he can get upwards of 100%, 200% attack up, depending on how low your HP is, which is nasty. Whoa. I think he's pretty good so far. He does have Fierce Battle, so that's really good as well. This guy is amazing. Amazing. Definitely worth it. Almost a staple, to be honest. Like, he's really good. This guy is really good. You can't run these two on the same team, unfortunately, so you got to pick and choose. They're both really good. They have different roles on the team. Like, he's more support. He's more of a tank / damage dealer / a better tank. Still a really good card, though. This guy now has an awakening. He's an orb hungry unit. He needs orbs to do damage because he's a nuker. So I'm not really a fan of TUR nukers these days. They're kind of outdated in my opinion because we have units that have like a 120% plus on a passive. They already have what the unit would have if they collected like 12 plus orbs, and it's a task to get them 12 plus orbs. But he's still pretty good. This guy is outdated, but Orb Changers are a relatively good cards, so yeah. And just SR. So is the banner worth it? I think it is. I have 500 stones right now on the ready, and I think I will cap my summons out at 500 stones. I gotta farm 5 more, but whatever. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and cap out at 500 stones and leave it at that. So I think it's worth it. I think it's worth hopping in and seeing what you can pull. So down below, guys, if you are summoning, you can tweet me your summons on Twitter at, so you can see right here, Anime Muscle. And if you're starting once again, hopefully you get some luck because we all need it. So quick video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, comment down below. If you're not subscribed, make it a thing. Sub to the boy. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.